Now, with regards to your friend that you figured out that her daughter is dating a Hindu guy, and you told her that you're not allowed to date anyone who's a non-Muslim. You're not allowed to date anyone whether Muslim or non-Muslim. This is as far as dating between a boy and a girl. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said ما رأيت للمتحبين مثل النكاح. It happens that the person may fall in love with another. We acknowledge that. We admit that. We're not living in another planet. A man and a woman may happen to like each other even from the first sight. So what is the solution to that? A man and a woman who happen to be working together, or neighbors, or happen to be in one place and they got to see each other, observe each other closely, and they developed this love and this kind of emotions. What is the halal way to dispense these emotions? Marriage. So now, if the girl is in love with somebody, we gotta find out first whether this person is a Muslim and practicing Muslim or not. Because if he is not a Muslim, then it is not permissible forever to even think about him, because this guy is not a Muslim. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَا تُنْكِحُ الْمُشْرِكِينَ حَتَّى يُؤْمِنُوا وَلَعَبْدٌ مُؤْمِنٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن مُشْرِكٍ وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَكُمْ أولئك يدعون إلى النار والله يدعو إلى الجنة والمغفرة بإذنه. Which means you're not allowed, I believe it's ayah 221 maybe, which means, and this is not the beginning of the ayah, okay, the beginning is وَلَا تَنْكِحُ الْمُشْرِكَاتِ حَتَّى يُؤْمِنْ. So he also ordered Muslim men not to marry polytheist women, disbelieving women, unless if they believe. وَلَا أَمَةٌ مُؤْمِنَةٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن مُشْرِكَةٍ وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَتْكُمْ. If there is even a slave who is a believer, is better than a woman who is maybe rich, belonging to a high society, a princess, but she is a disbelieving woman, even if you like her. Then he said, وَلَا تُنْكِحُ. He's addressing the guardians of the girls. It is not permissible to give your girls in marriage to a mushrik, to a non-believer. حَتَّى يُؤْمِنُوا, unless if they believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the same, وَلَعَبْدٌ مُؤْمِنٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن مُشْرِكٍ وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَكُمْ. So according to this ayah, it is not permissible. If the girl disregards this ayah and neglects this ruling, then she denied the whole Quran. And she actually denounced Islam. And this is a disaster. But if she continues to believe in Allah and in the Prophet of Allah and in the rest of the articles of faith, but she knows that she's involved in this ma'asiyah, in this kind of relationship between her and the non-Muslim, it is not called marriage under any circumstances. It is called fornication. Okay? So the two choices are terrible. وَلَا تُنْكِحُ الْمُشْرِكِينَ حَتَّى يُؤْمِنُوا. The only one way, if this person becomes a Muslim. And your role is, after advising her and explaining that to her, and that would lead her to destruction, is to inform the parents so that they will be cautious and prepare themselves and find a solution for this terrible problem. You also mentioned that, as far as you know, that it is not permissible for a girl to look for a groom. No, it is permissible. It is permissible if the girl likes somebody, if she knows somebody, but she would basically ask her guardian, or even talk to her mom if she's shy, or an older sister, an older brother, who will try to approach this person or his family. It could be our neighbor. She likes him, but she doesn't know how to say it, and he never saw her, he never laid an eye on her. Maybe if he sees her, he would love her. If he knows about her, he will stop looking outside. So things like that, you can actually take the means of approach of any of your family members, relatives, and so on.